Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gerald Kemp Field here at Medina Valley High School, where the Medina Valley Panthers are getting set to take on the McCollum Cowboys as we start the second round of district play. Medina Valley fared very well, going 8-0 in that first round of district, 14-4 overall. McCollum comes in 14-7, 6-2 in district play, sitting there in third place. I'm Jared Lucky. I'll be joined here by Dwayne Garza, and we have overcast skies here for the ball game. Winds are blowing about 18 to 20 miles an hour, blowing out to straightaway center field. Winds are ripping. You know, if you get one up in left field to center field, it's going to help it get out of here. If you get it up to right, it's going to kind of carry it out towards center. But see how they fare with that today. Fly balls should be a little bit of an adventure, but we'll see how they fare. It should be a good ball game here. You've got the first and third place teams in the district getting ready to go at it. Medina Valley won the first meeting between these two teams 7-0 at McCollum. Earlier this year, that was the district opener for Medina Valley. And so we'll see how they fare here tonight. McCollum's done very well since then. You know, their only other loss was the Eagle Pass win. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then we'll come back with the starting lineup. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer. Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Volt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we're ready to get Medina Valley and McCollum going. Panthers 8-0 in district, McCollum 6-2, sitting there in third place, trying to gain some ground on Medina Valley. And I'll go ahead and give you the lineups for tonight's game, and we'll start it with the visiting McCollum Cowboys. They'll lead it off with their shortstop, Ruben Pacheco. The pitcher, Justin Gallegos, will bat second. Left fielder, Ryan Ramirez, bats third. The cleanup hitters, the first baseman, Michael Torres Idrogo. Rico Salazar will bat fifth and play center field. Six hitters, the catcher, Diego Torres. Julian Roque will play right field and bat seventh. Gabriel Salazar will bat eighth and play third base. And the second baseman, Roland Garcia, will bat ninth. So again for McCollum, their top three: Pacheco short, Gallegos pitching, Ramirez left field. Middle three: Torres Idrogo first, Salazar center, Torres catching. And the bottom three has Roque in right, Salazar in third, and Garcia at second base. For the home Medina Valley Panthers, first place in district. Coach Bobby Herb filled it out like this. They'll start it off with their shortstop, Thomas Pardo. 2 hitters, the left fielder, Tyler Mangum. Jared Lackey will bat third and be the pitcher. J.J. Marty will play third base and bat cleanup. 5 hitters, the catcher, Whit Joyce. Aaron Tondry will play second base and bat sixth. 7 hitters, the right fielder, Tanner Havey. Jake Herb will play first base and bat eighth. And the 9 hitter is the center fielder, Britton Griggs. So again for the Panthers, top 3, Pardo short, Mangum left, Lackey pitching. Middle 3, Marty at third, Joyce catching, Tondry second base. And the bottom 3, Havey in right, Herb at first, Griggs in center field. Those are the lineups for tonight's ball game. I apologize if you hear some wind in the background. We're outside here sitting behind home plate, and that wind is blowing in our back. So if you're picking up some of that over the speakers and stuff, we apologize, but the wind's blowing 18, 20 miles an hour straight out to center field.
Yeah, if not more, Jared. I was up at the press box a little while ago, and you can barely stand up there. I think it's going to probably be around 30 miles an hour if you get up above, a few feet up in the air. It's really blowing out the flag. It's straight away blowing out center field. I don't think it's going to let down anytime soon either.
No, I thought I was looking at the weather before we came here, and it didn't show the wind dying down until in the morning first thing. But that wind's blowing out, so if someone gets one in the air out there to left field or center field, it's going to carry. And another thing to be wary of tonight are the pop flies. It will be an adventure.
Yeah, and following these games all season long, there's been a ton of them, and Medina Valley's had their issues with pop flies, especially on the infield. So it's going to be an interesting game all the way around. This is a huge game for the McCollum Cowboys in order to try to stay at pace with the first and second place teams in the district, which is Medina Valley and Wynn. Of course, you said earlier they're sitting at 6-2 in third place. There's a big fight for the fourth place spot between Floresville Southwest and Southwest Legacy, all sitting at 3-5. So that's going to be knockdown drag out for that fourth spot coming up, and McCollum needs a huge win, especially if they want to have an opportunity to take the district championship. And at the bottom is Harlandale and Southside, who need a lot of help in order to get back in this picture.
Yeah, and you look at McCollum, they lost 7-0 to Medina Valley. Their only other district loss was to Eagle Pass Wynn. And if you look at that, if things hold true to that, they could be a 4-loss team by the end. Not to mention, Southwest, Legacy, Floresville, those teams could surprise you, that they're all capable ball clubs. So, McCollum, if they would lose this game tonight, they're going to be fighting for that third and fourth spot as well. And you're going to have, four teams fighting for 2 spots down at the bottom of the district.
Yep. Yeah, so it's a big game, and obviously every game is a big game for Medina Valley. They want to continue to roll and keep that undefeated streak going and have the district championship at the end of the season.
Yeah, and Jared Lackey will go to the hill for the Panthers this evening. He's been their Tuesday pitcher all year long. He's been very good, undefeated on the season. He right-handed pitcher. He'll throw strikes. He's got some velocity with his fastball. He can throw the breaking ball for strikes. He can keep you off balance, and he can get you out. When he struggles, it's because he gets behind in counts and he walks people. He needs to limit those here tonight, because if you don't want to give them any free passes, because they're a team that they're going to have to hit the ball off of you, and Lackey's good enough to where you can keep them at bay, but you don't want to give them any chances to get ahead or stay in this ball game.
Yeah, and both our starting pitchers have done very well throughout the season. Like you said, they're not overpowering pitchers. They got a decent fastball that they hit their spots, and they got a decent breaking pitch. And they allow you to get between 4 and 5 innings, and allow for our closer, Jared Marty, come in at the end of the game and finish the teams off. So that's been the strategy all year, and I don't anticipate any changes in that happening.
No, and offensively for Medina Valley, one of the things that we've seen lately from the Panthers has been the ability to finish off innings. For a long time there, they were getting a lot of traffic on the base pass, but weren't getting the timely hits to get people home. The last 2 or 3 games, we've seen that. They did it against Eagle Pass. They did it against Southwest the other night. If you're going to get people on base and get traffic, you got to get the timely hits. Whit Joyce had 2 two-out singles to plate runs. Those are big-time hits.
Yeah.
With 2 outs, you've got to have that as a team, because if you don't take advantage of those and you're in a 1-0 ball game, anything can happen.
Well, not to mention that on offensive, like you're just saying, the long ball comes into play. We've had the last couple of games that we broadcast, Jared Lackey's had one and J.J. Marty has had one, and they've been timely home runs, and tonight's a good opportunity to get another one with this wind blowing out center field.
Yep, absolutely. And we'll see what Medina Valley is going to be able to do here. They're going over the ground rules here right now. The coaches exchange the lineup cards. And one of the things to tell you about, Coach Herb was explaining it before the game, is and they're going to use it tonight, so I'm going to explain it to you. There's a DH rule that you can use in here, and Jared Lackey is going to be in that spot tonight. So he's pitching, and he's also going to be the DH. So what that means is later on, after Jared's done pitching, Javi Gonzalez can go in to play second base, or pitch, or whoever comes in to pitch in Lackey's spot, and Lackey will stay in the batting order as the DH.
As the DH.
So that's how that works. So Lackey is set up as the DH and the pitcher, but later on, when somebody subs in for him, he will not go to a field position, but he's still inserted in the lineup.
Yeah, from what I understand, that's a new rule this year, and Coach Herb wants to take advantage of it, mainly because both his starting pitchers, or all three of his pitchers, are strong hitters. So he's able to keep them in the lineup whenever he wants to make a pitching change.
And he can keep his defense the way he wants in the field.
Yeah, and speaking of defense, we got a change in the typical lineup. Britton Griggs is going to be in center field today. Bobby Peterson will not be playing this game. As if you all listened to the broadcast or watched the broadcast last week, he was ejected from the game, and that's going to carry over for this game. So with Britton Griggs in center field tonight.
Yep, and when you're ejected from a ball game in high school, you automatically are suspended for the next game. That's just the way it is. Happened to me a long time ago. So I know how it feels. It's not a good feeling. You get ejected because your emotions run high, but then when you think about it, it's like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But Justin Gallegos will be going to the Hill for McCollum here this evening. The first game, I did not broadcast that game. I'm not sure if he pitched against the Panthers in that game.
I don't recall. It was a spring break Jared game. It was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon during the week.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't there.
Yeah, I did the announcements in the press box because Scott wasn't able to do it, but I do not remember who was pitching.
But we'll be able to see a little bit about him this evening once things go a couple of innings, and then Aaron Tondre's going to get another start here tonight at second base. Since coming in from the JV, he's done a pretty good job. He got his first hit in the last game against Southwest, but he's done a pretty good job in his at-bats at least. He's made some outs, but he's had deep at-bats, and he's had good at-bats.
Well, it's a good opportunity to get some experience there for the younger kid, and he's playing defensive well also. He's playing second base and coming, I think he's DH maybe one game, I don't recall, but he is getting an opportunity to play, and he's been taking advantage of it.
And we are going to go ahead and take a break for the national anthem, and then we'll come back with all the play-by-play. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we are ready to get this ball game going. Jared Lackey warming it up to his battery mate, Whit Joyce. Right side of the infield, Jake Herb and Aaron Tondre. On the left side, Thomas Pardo and J.J. Marty. Into the outfield, it's going to be Britton Griggs in center. It'll be flanked in right by Tanner Habian and left by Tyler Mangum. It'll be Ruben Pacheco, Justin Gallegos, and Ryan Ramirez due up here for McCollum to get this ball game started. And Lackey starting to warm it up, Dwayne, and like to have little better conditions for a ball game here, but we got the wind and we just got to deal with it.
It's always a great day to play baseball, Jared. And one of the things I just noticed taking the field, J.J. Marty is now actually on the field the last couple of games. He's been the DH, and he's come in to pitch a couple of innings, but he has yet to take the field as an infielder. His typical position is third base, and it's good to see him back out there. Little shoulder injury that he had is healed, and he's ready to get back in the swing of things. And speaking of swinging of things, he's been swinging the bat very well lately, so hopefully he can continue that.
Yeah, he pitched 2 good innings against Southwest the other night. He kind of labored in the second inning, but he got through it. Came in and pitched in that game. Like you said, his bat's been pretty hot lately. He's hit a home run his first at bat back from the injury last couple of weeks ago. And we'll see if he can continue that here today. Like you said, back in the field at third base. He's a very good defensive third baseman. It's nice to have him back in the lineup here this evening.
The lights are on, the sun's hiding behind the clouds. The field's in excellent condition as always. Medina Valley having one of the better fields around. Basically, the field conditions are outstanding. Even though it's a grass field, looks like a turf field, it's in such great condition. Good place to come play a baseball game.
Yeah, Medina Valley wearing the home white jerseys, white pants, white jerseys with white letter Panthers in the black bar across the jersey, trimmed in black and orange. McCollum will be wearing their road gray uniforms tonight with the green McCollum on the front, green numbers, and the gold trim on the jerseys, and we are ready to get this ball game going. And Ruben Pacheco will step in, a right-hand hitter to face Lackey, and we're ready for the ball game. Lackey into the windup. First pitch on the way is a strike through there with a fastball, and it's 0-1 to start the ball game.
Let's see what Lackey continues what he's been doing, a steady dose of curveballs and fastballs to keep him off balance.
Lackey's 0-1 delivery is bounced into left field for a base hit. Mangum will play it back in, but a leadoff single by Ruben Pacheco. Justin Gallegos will come to the plate here, a left-handed hitter, and we'll see if they want to try to manufacture a run here. Gallegos, the pitcher here tonight, a chance to help his cause. He's a left-handed batter who will dig in. Stands right on top of home plate. Lackey set, checks the runner, and time asked for, and Gallegos will step out. Pacheco with the lead out at first, a pretty decent lead over there. Haven't seen many teams do that against Joyce this season. Pitch on the way is a swing and a miss. Foul tipped in the catcher's mitt, and it's 0-1.
They'll see how McCollum plays this with a runner on first and left-handed batter. Good opportunity to bunt, but let's see what they do.
Lackey set, checks on the runner. The 0-1. Kicks and brings it, and the runner goes, and it's fouled back into the screen, and it's 0-2.
But
Let's go, Justin. What do you say, baby? Hey, it only takes one kid. Not confident.
So Lackey comes set, ready for the 0-2 to Gallegos. Checks the runner, kicks and brings it, and there's a swing and a line drive past the glove of Tondry and into center field for a base hit. Griggs will play it back in. It'll keep the runner at second, but they'll be at first and second with nobody out after back-to-back singles to start the ball game.
Good job by Tondry to actually try for that ball. It was going to get through as a base hit, but he made a stabbing effort at it. And what that did is that kept the runner from rounding second base and going to third. It held him because he wasn't sure Tondry was going to catch that ball or not.
They got it set up here for Ryan Ramirez, a left-handed batter. He's got runners at first and second here. Nobody out. Lackey ready for the first offering to Ramirez. He squares to bunt. Pitch on the way, and he hit him. And so he hit the batter, and the bases are loaded. Now they're trying to say that he offered at it and it hit him, and if that's the case, it's a strike.
Yeah, Coach Herber's going to come out and talk to him. He's going to ask for clarification on that. Yeah, because he squared around the bunt.
If he bunts through it and it hits him, that's a strike. So it depends on if he offered at it or not.
He's going to go ask the other umpire and the field umpire and ask him what his thoughts were. You know, Jared, Lackey's having a tough time on the mound. I think this wind is taking a little bit of velocity away because he's throwing right into it.
Straight into the wind.
And it's giving McCollum an opportunity to get an extra split second to see that ball, and they've been able to turn on it.
Yep.
So they're going to let the play stand.
Yep. So the bases are going to be loaded with nobody out.
With their cleanup hitter up to bat.
Medina Valley softball up 1-0 after 3 innings this evening on Southside. As Michael Torres Drago stands in. Pitch on the way. Curveball high, and it's 1-0.
Panthers playing defensively, have the corners playing up in the grass. You can try to cut the runner off at home plate. Double play positions for the infielders at shortstop and second base.
Yeah, in the first inning, you'll give up that run for a double play to clean up the inning. Lackey works from the stretch with the bases loaded. Drogo waits, pitch on the way. Swung on, popped up foul, back out of play, and it's a ball and a strike now.
Couple of left-handers in the lineup early.
Three of their first 4. Left-hander ready. Lackey stares into Joyce, looking for his sign. He has it, comes set, checks on the runners, kicks and delivers. There's a swing and a high pop-up. That should be infield fly rule. And it is. Infield fly rule is called, so there's 1 out. The runners stay put as he flies out to the third baseman.
Now the Panthers can work to get a double play here. They can get a ground ball and get out of this inning.
This will be Rico Salazar. He'll bat here with runners, well, the base is loaded and 1 away. Right-hand batter. Open stance at the plate. Lackey trying to work around some opening trouble. Here's the pitch. Outside a ball, 1-0. Back-to-back singles and then a hit batsman. Have the bases loaded. Their cleanup hitter, Drogo, had an infield fly rule. There's 1 away. Lackey kicks and delivers a swing and a miss at a little cutter floating away from him on the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that ball had movement out to away from the right-handed batter, and a swing and a miss. Didn't even get close to it.
Lackey stares in. Has his sign, he comes set at the belt. Checks the runner at third. 1-1 on the way, is high, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Lackey ready to go again. Trying to get around some bases loaded trouble. 2-1 pitch, here it comes. Outside, and it's 3-1. Pitch was right off the outside corner, didn't get the call. 3 balls and a strike here to Rico Salazar. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Here comes a 3-1. Swing and a foul tip in the catcher's mitt, and the count's full.
Good pitch by Lackey to come back and put it right on the corner.
So ready for a payoff. Lackey ready. He's set for the 3-2. Here comes the payoff to Salazar. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a high fastball. Big strikeout for Lackey, and there's 2 away.
Absolutely, Jared. Huge strikeout for Jared Lackey there to get the second out of the inning.
It'll bring up the catcher, Diego Torres. First strikeout for Lackey in the ball game. So Torres will come to the plate. The base is loaded, 2 away. They were loaded with nobody out, and Lackey with a chance to get out of this. Torres stands in, a right-hand batter, stands straight away. Lackey from the stretch will bring it. Called strike outside corner. 0-1.
Get you one, baby, get you one.
As Lackey stares in for his sign, he's set. Ready for the 0-1. Swings and hits one high in the air to center. Britton Griggs coming in on it. He's under it, makes the catch for the out, and the side has been retired. They load the bases on 2 hits and a hit batsman with nobody out, and Lackey manages to work around it. They get no runs on 2 hits, and they leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the first. The Panthers just now coming into bat. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at CastrovilleStateBank.com.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Habeas Alsatian Bakery a must to visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Habeas Alsatian Bakery, online at habeasbakery.com.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as Justin Gallegos warming things up for McCollum to his battery mate Diego Torres. Right side of their infield, Michael Torres, Idrogo, and Roland Garcia. On the left side, Ruben Pacheco and Gabriel Salazar. Into their outfield, Rico Salazar is in center. He's flanked in right by Julian Roque, and in left by Ryan Ramirez. For the Panthers, it's going to be Pardo, Mangum and Lackey due up here to start things off, and a huge inning for Jared Lackey. You know, they got back-to-back singles and then a hit by pitch, loaded the bases, nobody out, and Lackey managed to battle back, sit the next 3 down, and leave the bases stranded. It's still 0-0 going the bottom of the first.
Yeah, it was a big half inning for the Panthers defensively to get out of that with the bases loaded. Thomas Pardo coming up to the plate. Jared moving up 1 notch in the batting order to take over the leadoff position since Peterson's not playing today.
And Pardo will stand in. He rocketed one off the wall in Southwest last game, almost got one out. First pitch is a strike called outside corner. A nice 2-seam fastball got by Gallegos. Throws hard if it's a indicator of what's to come. Nice velocity. He had that right down at the knees. 0-1 on the way. Another 2-seamer that misses just low. Just basically a sinking fastball there, heavy fastball. Ready for the 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a bouncer foul back to the screen, and it's a ball and 2 strikes on Pardo to start the inning.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping those pitches low, which is what you got to do on a windy day like this with the wind in your face. Get enough spin on that ball is going to go down.
Yeah, that's the key, is keep it in the ballpark. Ready for the 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. A nice breaking ball that time by Gallegos. Gets Pardo swinging, and there's 1 away. That'll bring up Tyler Mangum. Mangum will bat with nobody on and 1 away. Right-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher. First pitch from Gallegos on the way is high, a ball, 1-0. Mangum trying to get on for Lackey, who's on deck. 1-0 on the way. High, 2 balls, no strikes.
Good opportunity here for Magnum to wait for one that's right down the middle, something he can drive with the 2-0 count. He's got a hitter's count for him right now.
Waiting on that 2-0. Into the windup, here it comes. Swings and pops one up in foul territory. First baseman giving chase, under it, almost overran it, reached back and made the catch, and there's 2 away.
That was the pitch that Mangum wanted. He just got underneath it and took it to the right side and popped up to the first baseman.
That'll bring up Jared Lackey. Lackey homered in his last game against Southwest. An opposite field shot to left center field. Was a 2-run homer. He'll bat here with nobody on and 2 away. Left-hander against the right-hand pitching Gallegos. Pitch on the way. Takes a ball outside, 1-0. Lackey waits. Here comes the 1-0. That's through there for a strike on the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
Lackey laying off that pitch, looked a little inside. Not one he wanted to hit. Got the count evened up.
1-1 on the way. That's in there for a strike again, and it's 1-2. Waiting on that 1-2 from Gallegos. Into the windup, here it comes. Swings and hits one in the air to center. And that's going to get down, and it's going to roll all the way to the base of the wall. And Lackey's going to cruise into second base with a stand-up 2-out double.
Beautiful swing by Jared Lackey. Golfed that ball the way into the gap between right field and center field, and it rolls all the way to the wall. No problem running into second base, standing up.
Job by Lackey. Line that out into the right center field gap, and that'll bring up J.J. Marty here with a chance to drive home a run.
And they're going to let Lackey run. No courtesy runner for Lackey.
No. And Marty waits. Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt, 1-0. So a strikeout, a pop out, and then a double by Lackey.
Good opportunity for a big hitter right now in Marty with a runner in scoring position.
Gallegos working from the stretch for the first time this evening. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 to Marty. In there for a strike outside corner, right just above the belt. It's 2 balls and a strike. Gallegos comes set, checks on Lackey. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Marty as he cut through a fastball, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at second.
Yeah, Marty should be expecting a curveball right here. Good opportunity for Gallegos to try to get one past him.
2-2 on the way. Curveball swung on in line into left center, and that's going to get down and roll to the wall. Lackey's going to score easily. Marty will cruise into second. Back-to-back doubles. Marty drives in a run. It's 1-0 Medina Valley in the bottom of the first.
Good job by Jared Marty anticipating that curveball, sat back and waited on it, and drove that ball into the gap, right left center, scored the run. Lackey crosses home plate. Marty's at second base. Panthers take the lead 1-0.
Again with the 2-out hits, Dwayne. 2-out
Yes.
RBI.
Yeah, absolutely.
And here's Whit Joyce.
Good at bat so far by the Panthers.
Joyce went 3 for 4 in that game against Southwest last week and drove in 2 runs. And he swings and hits one high in the air to left
That ball's
center.
hit deep.
Center fielder going back at the wall, looks up and it's over his head. Marty's going to score another double, and Joyce is going to head for 3. They're going to head, the throw's going to come in, and it's late. An RBI triple for Whit Joyce, and he's at third with 2 away, and it's 2-0 Medina Valley.
He wasted no time jumping on that first strike that was right down the middle, drove that ball. It was deep center field, hit the bottom of the wall, able to get to third base on the head slide, and they'll use the courtesy running for him. That Joaquin Arguelles will come into third base and run for Joyce as he's a catcher for tonight.
About the Panthers, 3 hits with 2 away.
Yes.
Double, triple. That'll bring up Aaron Tondry. See if he can get in on the hit parade here.
And Jared, all the hits have been really squared up. I mean, deep drives, no doubters.
So Gallegos stares in. It's 2-0 Medina Valley. Runner at third with 2 away. Tondry waits. Pitch on the way. Strike called on the outside corner. 0-1. Gallegos set, checks on the runner at third. Here's the pitch. Up and out of there, 1-1. You know, just when it looked like Gallegos was going to cruise through this inning at 2 outs with 7 pitches, now he's at 20.
The middle of the order has come up huge for the Panthers. See if Tundra can keep it up.
1-1, here it comes. Curveball, stays high, 2-1. Tondry waiting on Gallegos. Here's the pitch. Swings and lines one foul down the third base line. He just turned on it too quick, and it's 2-2.
He crushed that foul ball. That ball was hit deep. Panthers definitely getting out in front of these pitches.
Waiting on the 2-2. Here it comes. Swings and fists one to the right side. Second baseman up with it. Throws on to first for the out, and the side's been retired. But the Panthers managed to get 2 runs on 3 hits, and they leave 1 at third base. And we will go to the second inning, 2-0 Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer. Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Volt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the top of the second inning. Medina Valley leading it 2-0. It'll be Julian Roque, Gabriel Salazar, and Roland Garcia. Bottom of the order. First pitch is outside, a ball from Lackey. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here. They loaded the bases in the first inning, but left them loaded. Ready for the 1-0 to Lackey. There's a strike with a breaking ball. It's 1-1. We'll see if Lackey can settle down now here after his team giving him a 2-0 lead.
Right.
It's big for the Panthers. They had to have got a little bit of a boost there getting out of that inning with the bases loaded and nobody out, as that's tap foul up the third base line.
Lackey definitely pitching better of late. First two hitters got base hits off him, then he hit up to the third batter with hit by pitch, and then the next three were flyouts and a strikeout. So far he's been throwing strikes as far as his first batter.
Ready for the 1-2. There's another lefty in the lineup.
It is.
There's a swing and a high pop up left side.
Got room.
Pardo waiting for it, and he makes the catch, going the outfield grass, and there's one away.
Good job by Pardo to read the wind and play that. That pop-up had Marty spinning around. It's hard to find when it's that up and you're trying to go directly backwards and that wind's blowing around. Pardo came from the right side and took control of it and caught the ball and got the first out.
And, honestly, that's probably Mangum's ball, but at least Pardo managed to make the catch. Those fly balls like that just scare you.
Yep.
One out here, and this is Salazar as he takes up and in for a ball, 1-0. Gabriel, their third baseman. Nobody on, one out here in the second inning. Lackey into the windup. Here's the pitch. There's a strike through there on the outside corner, 1-1. Ball and a strike to Salazar. Lackey's pitch is swung on and missed on the fastball. 1-2. Lackey ready. Right-hand batter stands straight away, waiting on the 1-2. Lackey's pitch on the way. And the curveball in the dirt. Good stop by Joyce, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, not a bad idea for a throwaway pitch when you're ahead in the count. Try to get in the fish for something. Just a little bit too far outside, though.
2-2 pitch. Here comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball up underneath the hand. Second strikeout for Lackey in the ball game, and there's two away here in the top of the second.
Next up, second baseman, Roland Garcia.
That'll bring up Roland Garcia. Nobody on, 2 outs. Wide open stance for the right-hand batter, and he takes a strike on the inside corner.
Lackey throwing a lot of strikes here as of late.
Yep. He's been throwing strikes the whole game, even the balls that got hit in the first at bat.
That's true.
Ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. There's a strike on the outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2 on Garcia.
A lot fewer pitches so far this inning than last inning.
Pitch, he reared back and tried to get a little extra on that, and he left it outside, and it's 1-2. Yeah, the next pitch will be his 30th of the ball game, which is right where you want to be through 2 innings. 1-2 on the way. Swings and fouls it back into the screen. We'll do it again in a ball and 2 strikes.
Garcia just staying alive, getting a piece of that ball.
Top of the order waiting on deck here. Ruben Pacheco. Ready for the 1-2. Into the windup. Lackey's 1-2 pitch on the way. Called strike 3. Rung him up with a fastball in the inside corner. Third strikeout for Lackey. First one looking. And they go in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left on in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom half. Panthers lead it 2-0. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Panthers lead 6.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the second. Medina Valley leading it 2-0. It'll be Tanner Habe, Jake Herb, Britton Griggs, 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for Medina Valley to face Gallegos. Update that the girls are ahead of Southside at 6-0 in the bottom of the fifth inning this evening.
Yeah, they're playing over at Southside today. Not much actually going on here. Typically we have a soccer game and a softball game and a baseball game all going on at the same time.
What did the girls' soccer do? Are they still in the playoffs? I know they beat Burbank.
I am not sure.
As Gallegos into the windup, the first pitch of the inning on the way is low, a ball to Habe, and it's 1-0. Panthers put up a 2 spot in the bottom of the first. See what they can get done here. 1-0 to Habe. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Waiting on the 2-0. Pitch on the way. Swings and lines one up the middle, and that's into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Habe. 4th hit of the ball game for the Panthers.
Good job, Tanner Habe at that bat. Took the outside pitch the other way. Scored it in between second base and the second baseman for the base hit.
Bring up Jake Herb. Herb started the season off on fire. He's cooled off a little bit of late. He's had some good at-bats, though. Just hasn't had much to show for it. We'll see if he can get back on the other side of things here, getting some hits. He's got a runner at first with nobody out.
See if they can manufacture a run by bunting or stealing here.
Pitch on the way, and that's a strike over the inside corner. 0-1. Nice fastball that time by Gallegos. Ready for the 0-1. Gallegos kicks in, delivers high, a ball. 1-1. Decent lead. They'll throw over on him, and he's back in safely.
Yeah, I'd like to see that runner get moved over to second base, especially when you're at the bottom of the order. You're 7, 8, and 9 batters up. Bunt him over, get him to scoring position.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss by Herb, but a fastball up, and it's 1-2. Here it comes. That's in the dirt, and it gets away from the catcher. Pass ball will allow Habe to get over to second base with nobody out.
Yeah, that curveball spiked in the dirt, gets underneath the catcher. Panthers get what they wanted, the runner over to second base, scoring position.
the difference now as Lackey's thrown 31 pitches through 2 innings. No outs in the second inning, and Gallegos with 30 pitches already. The 2-2, and that swung on and bounced to short. Shortstop charges, and he bobbles it, and that's going to be an E6. The runner stays at second, but Herb's at first with it on the error, and there's 2 on with nobody out.
You know, for a shortstop, that should have been an easy play. He fielded it, tried to field it. It was right hit hard, not really hard, right to him. He just bobbled the ball, couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, that's a routine play at shortstop.
That's what I meant. It's a routine play. He should have made it.
This will be Britton Griggs. First and second, nobody out. Squares to bunt, and he bunts it up the third base line. It's a good one. That's going to die, and everybody's safe. What a bunt by Britton Griggs right on the line, and it dies there. And then everybody's safe. An infield single, and the bases are loaded with nobody out.
Griggs squared around very late, almost like a drag bunt. Put that ball right on the line where no one can get it. Beautiful opportunity for Britton Griggs to get a base hit here, and that's exactly what he did. Got the runners moved over.
And we'll turn the lineup over. Thomas Pardo, 0 for 1. He struck out his only time in, but he's got the bases loaded. He swings and fouls one straight back into the screen at us, and it's 0-1. Nothing and 1. Pardo trying to push some more runs across the plate here for Medina Valley. Curveball high, 1-1. Panthers have out-hit them 5-2, outscored them 2-0, but looking for a lot more here in the second inning. A golden opportunity here for the Panthers.
Yeah, with no outs and bases loaded.
Strike called outside corner right at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Even a fly ball to the outfield here will get a run across for the Panthers.
Here comes the 1-2. Curveball swung on and bounced foul right at the feet of the catcher there, and it's still 1-2 to Pardo. Good job by Pardo. That was a curveball, and he just managed to get a piece of it. He struck out on that same curveball.
Yeah, he did.
At bat. Here comes the 1-2. Outside and up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mangum waiting on deck for the Panthers. Gallegos ready. Here's the 2-2. Curveball swung on and poked into right, and the second baseman makes the catch. Throws to first. In time for the out, and they double off Britton Griggs. I don't know where he thought he was going that time, but they double him off, and there's 2 down.
That was actually a tough one to run on. That ball I thought he had an opportunity to drop in for a base hit between the first and second baseman. That second baseman moved very quickly over to his left side to get that ball, that little line drive. Caught in the air, caught Griggs standing on first base, got the throw to first, and got the double play. A tough deal there.
That'll bring up Tyler Mangum. Runners at second and third, but 2 away. Mangum's 0 for 1. He popped out in foul territory to the first baseman his only time in. He takes a strike. It's 0-1. Mangum waits on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Curveball, inside corner, called strike, 0-2. That's a tough pitch. It's a good pitch, but it's a tough one.
Nothing you can do with that pitch right there. It was a good pitch, good breaking pitch that stayed inside. 0-2 in the count.
Waiting on the 0-2. Pitch to Mangum. High a ball, 1-2.
Good job of Mangum to lay off that high pitch. Base hit would be huge right here.
Panthers have done a good job getting a lot of 2-out base hits lately. To drive in runs, they need another one here from Mangum. 1-2 pitch. Swings and fouls one back. Just got a piece of that fastball to stay alive. We'll do it again at 1-2. Like to see Mangum keep this inning going and get Lackey, Marty, and Joyce to the plate. Here's the 1-2. Curveball just stayed high, and it's 2-2. McCollum crowd wanted that call.
Yeah,
they didn't get it.
Like you said, Jared, it just stayed high.
Could have went either way. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 out. 2-2 to Mangum. Curveball, and that one he rung him up. That was a better curveball than the last one he threw him, and Mangum froze. Struck him out, and the Panthers had the bases loaded with nobody out, and McCollum gets out of it. Medina Valley no runs on 2 hits and error, and they leave 2 on base. And so we'll go to the third, 2-0 Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the top of the third, it'll be Ruben Pacheco due up. He's 1 for 1. He's singled his first time in the left field. He's their leadoff batter, leading off here in the third, trailing 2-0. Lackey ready to work here in the third. And his first pitch of the inning's a strike through there on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Lackey into the windup, the 0-1. Outside, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. So Lackey has set down the last 6 batters he's faced. Gave up back-to-back singles and a hit by pitch, and since then he sat down 6 in a row. Here's the 1-1. It's lined into center field, and that's a base hit. So a leadoff single by Pacheco again. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game. Their third hit of the ball game. It'll bring up Justin Gallegos.
Yeah, good base hit there by the Cowboys. They're going to try to do the same thing again, try to get runners back on base as they did when they started out the game in the first inning.
Gallegos, left-hand batter. He singled his only time in. He's 1 for 1. Lackey from the stretch. Kicks and brings it. Squares to bunt, takes a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
McCollum coach barking out signals. Got the wristbands with the information on it that they check on after he calls out the signals. Let's see what they have going here. It was a fake bunt there, I guess, to see what the infield was going to do.
Waiting on the 0-1. Gallegos asks for time, and he grants it. Lackey comes set. Gallegos squares to bunt. Pitch on the way, and he bunts it. In front of the mound, Lackey will pick it up, throws low to first, but Herb digs it out, and there's 1 away. So the sacrifice is good. It goes 1-3 for the putout. There's a runner at second with 1 out.
Yeah, good move by the Cowboys there. They're only down 2 runs. It's only 2-0, still early in the game. Still want to play small ball, try to manufacture some runs here and get back in it.
So 1 away to bring up Ryan Ramirez. He was hit by a pitch his only time in. He's got a runner at second with 1 out. Left-hand batter. Lackey ready First pitch on the way, and Ramirez hits one in the air to right field. That's going to be foul down the right field line, and it's 0-1. Ramirez out in front of that, kind of hit it off the end of the bat.
Yeah, he was way out in front of that ball. They're going to have to take a little bit of time here. They're going to have someone run out in the corner to go retrieve that ball. They're going to wait for it.
So one out here in the top of the third. They have a runner at second base. Pitch on the way. Ramirez check swing foul into the screen, and it's 0-2.
It was a high inside fastball. I didn't mean to swing at it. Kind of turned his shoulder a little bit and it hit his bat and fouled it off.
No, that was actually just to kind of protect himself there, and he brought the bat through. Lackey got pretty fortunate there. Be ahead 0-2 now. Left-hand batter waiting. Lackey taking his time. Asked for time, and he gives it to him. Waiting on the 0-2. Lackey set now at the letters. Checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Swings and fouls it back to the screen as he lunged at that one to get a piece, and we'll do it again at 0-2.
That was an outside fastball. Just barely got a piece of it. Reached out there just to stay alive.
So Ramirez will dig back in. Runner at second, one out. Lackey set. Waiting on the 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt. Joyce will gun it down to third, but he was late seeing him take off. If he saw him on time, he probably guns him down. Instead, he takes second base.
Well, that ball was kind of thrown in the dirt, Jared, and he couldn't get a handle on it trying to get it up. By the time he looked up, that runner was already halfway there. Late throw down the third. Easy steal for the Cowboys.
They have a runner at third now with one out and a 1-2 count on Ramirez. Left-hand batter waiting. Infield plays about halfway up in the middle. Pitch on the way. Swings and fouls it back to the screen again on a curveball, and we'll do it again at 1-2.
Just got a piece of that curveball. Good pitch by Lackey.
What an at bat by Ramirez here to stay alive, fouling off a lot of pitches, making Lackey work. Waiting on that 1-2. Two on the way. Swings and bounces one up the first base line, but foul, and again it'll be 1-2.
Another foul ball. Doing a good job at the plate. Fighting off the pitches he doesn't like.
Ramirez waits on the 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the curveball. He struck him out, and there's two down.
Good pitch by Jared Lackey. Good breaking curveball. Had a lot of down break to it, and a swing and a miss. Get the second out.
That's 4 strikeouts in the ball game now for Lackey.
Now the Panthers don't have to worry about the runner at third. They can work to try to get this out. Ground ball, fly ball, get out of the inning again.
This is Torres at Drago. He popped out to third his only time in. It was infield fly rule with the bases loaded.
We're going to umpire walking over to the third base coach, going to discuss a little something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is. It looks like they're going to look at the lineup. Take off the jewelry, I think is what he said, that batter. Oh, the batter up at the plate.
Yeah, he's got necklaces on. They're making him take it off.
So the batter right now taking off 2 necklaces that he had on before it comes back to the plate. That could be a momentum breaker right there.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Not a necklace. Anything on your wrist you can take off that I've seen take off?
Well, yeah, but that's a little different than, you know.
Yeah, I've
and
never.
He had it tucked inside his jersey, too.
I've never seen a necklace been asked to take off.
So Lackey with a runner at third and 2 down, and here's Torres. Here's the pitch. Swings and pops it up in foul territory. Will the wind keep it in? Joyce throws the mask, but it's going to drop foul, and it's going to be 0-1.
That wind played a big part of that. That ball was heading out behind the backstop, and the wind pushed it back in. Joyce overran it, and honestly, Marty didn't make too much of an effort to come in to catch that ball.
It fell by the on-deck circle there.
Yeah. See, that doesn't come back to haunt them here.
Ready for the 0-1. Left-hander waiting. Lackey comes set at the belt. Checks that runner at third, kicks and delivers. There's a swing and a shot on the ground to second. Tondre up with it. He falls down from the seat of his pants, throws, and Herb can't dig it out, and the run will score. That's going to go as an error. Tondre slipped and fell, and Herb just couldn't, the little two-hop roller, he couldn't backhand it up, and that's going to go as an E4.
Yeah, just a slight bobble on it, and I think it threw him off balance, and when he took a step, he fell. So he tried to throw the ball off the seat of his pants, and it two-hopped into first base, and Herb unable to come up with that scoop. That scored the run. That, just like I had said previously, that dropped or unable to catch that little pop-up in foul territory, came back to haunt them.
Well, you could say that too, Dwayne, but that's a play that's got to be made.
No, you're right.
That's an out to end the inning.
You're right, but it doesn't give him the opportunity to do that, though, if he catches that ball.
Here's Salazar. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his only time in. He fouls the first pitch out of play to the right. It's 0-1. Runner at first with 2 away. Lackey checks the runner at first, and now he comes set. Pitch on the way. Outside, 1-1. You know, and because of an error like that, now Lackey's got to throw more pitches in the ballgame. You know, he was right at 45, which is right on the bar for 3 innings. Instead, now he's over that at 47 and still working.
Yep.
Here's the 1-1. In the dirt, good smother of it by Joyce, but it's 2 balls and a strike. Waiting on the 2-1. Here it comes. Up high, 3 balls and a strike. Now Lackey, for the first time in the ballgame, having some problems finding the strike zone.
Well, and like we said earlier, unnecessary work right here for Lackey.
Here's the 3-1. That's through there for a strike at the bottom of the zone, and the count's full, 3-2. So Torres over at first can get a head start here with 2 outs and a payoff pitch upcoming.
Yeah, this has got to be a confident throw here by Lackey.
Ready for the 3-2. It's on the way. In the dirt, and he walked him. First walk of the ball game issued by Lackey. And that'll bring up Diego Torres. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Torres 0 for 1. He flew out to center his only time in.
You know, your runners at first and second. Good opportunity to get a ground ball. You can make it out any bag on the infield. That walk doesn't set you back too much other than throwing some extra pitches.
Ready for the 2-1. Pitch on the way is high a ball. 1-0 now to Torres.
Here
2-1, Medina Valley leading, and here comes
Coach Garza
out of the dugout and wants to settle Lackey down here after he just walked Salazar, and now Torres. And, you know, as a pitcher, that's frustrating because, you know, you should be out of this inning. Shouldn't have given up a run. Now it's 2-1. And it's errors again. We've seen errors bite Medina Valley in the rear this year, and they've given almost given some games away because of it, and it pops up right there at one of the worst times.
Yeah, and you know, it's a close game. It's a 2-1 ball game here. You can't afford to have the giveaway outs that you should have gotten.
So the right-hand batter will get ready to step back in here. Coach Coach Garza's still out there. Now the home plate umpire is going to go out there and try to break up the little powwow on the mound. It's just Lackey and Joyce out there talking to Coach Garza.
Take the necklace off.
And the meeting on the mound's over, and we're ready to go here. A ball and no strikes to Diego Torres. Torres 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner at second, first and second, with 2 away. They've got a run into the inning, and they're looking for more. As Lackey comes set. 1-0 on the way. Swings and hits one high in the air, left side. Pardo going out, Mangum coming in, and Mangum makes the catch for the out. And the side's been retired, but they do get 1 run on 1 hit and an error mixed in there, and they leave 2 on base. And so we'll go to the bottom of the third. Medina Valley leading 2-1. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Medina Valley leading McCollum 2-1. As the throw goes down, Gallegos ready to work. It'll be Lackey, Marty, and Joyce. 3, 4, 5 hitters, and the batters that did the damage back in the first inning for the Panthers. We'll see Lackey stand in here 1 for 1. He doubled out to right center field his only time in.
Yeah, not to mention they've been hot tonight, and they've been hot the last few games here. So let's see if they can continue the momentum at the plate.
First pitch to Lackey. High a ball, 1-0. There's no such thing as a pretty miss. Ready for the 1-0. It's on the way, and he swings and hits one on the ground to third. Third baseman up with it. Long throw to first, and he can't dig it out, and it gets away. It's going to go down to the wall, and Lackey's going to cruise into second. That's going to go as an E5. It's their second error of the ball game, and Lackey's at second with nobody out. That'll bring up Marty. Lackey's going to stay out and run again.
Yeah, he's going to stay out and run again. That was one of those ground balls that just hugged the grass and slowed down. The third baseman had to come in and charge, had to make a hard throw to first base, and it one hopped to first base and unable to come up with it. Lackey gets over to the second base, no problem.
That'll bring up Marty. Marty had an RBI double his only time in. Same situation, basically, except now there's nobody out. Pitch on the way. Curveball bounced up to third, but foul, and it's 0-1. Marty will dig back in. 0-1. Marty stands straight away. Lackey leads away from second. Gallegos will check him. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and a pitch on the outside corner, and it's 0-2 to Marty.
Yeah, Marty reached for that curveball that was breaking away from him, ended up in the dirt and the outside of the plate. Now it's down the count, 0-2. One doubt he sees another one here.
Waiting on that 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball, and he blew it by him. Big strikeout of Marty that time. 30 strikeouts in the ball game by Gallegos, and it'll bring up Whit Joyce. Joyce will stand in at an RBI triple his only time in. He's got a runner at second, 1 out. First pitch to Joyce, and it's a curveball. It's popped up on the infield. The second baseman waiting under it, backpedaling, makes the catch for the out, and there's 2 away.
Pop up to the second baseman for out number 2. Next up, second baseman Aaron Tondry.
That'll bring up Aaron Tondry. Grounded out to second his only time in. He's got a runner at second, 2 away. Pitch on the way. Called strike on the fastball, 0-1. Softball, Medina Valley girls up 7-0 in the 7th inning. Miller has 10 strikeouts through those 7 innings. And there's time taken by Tondry as he'll step out on Gallegos, who's kind of settling down here in these middle innings.
Yeah, his curveball's working too.
Ready for the 0-1. Kicks and brings it. Swing and a miss by Tondry on a 2-seam fastball, and he's in a whole 0-2. Waiting on the 0-2. Pitch on the way. High, a ball, 1-2. Missed upstairs. He comes set. Gallegos kicks and brings it. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 4 strikeouts in the ball game now for Gallegos, 2 of them looking. And the Panthers get no runs on no hits, and error mixed in, and they leave 1 on base. And so we will go to the 4th, 2-1 Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the top of the 4th inning. It'll be Julian Roque, Gabriel Salazar, and Roland Garcia due up. Bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9 hitters to face Lackey. Roque stands in. He popped out to short his only time in. He's 0 for 1. Panthers lead it 2-1. Left-hand batter waits on Lackey, and he hits one in the air to right. Right fielder coming in hard dive, and it's down and past him. Rolling toward the wall. Roque into second. He's headed for third. Here comes the throw. It's going to be up the line, not in time. That's going to go as a base hit and an error. Should go as a base hit and an error. We'll see what they score it. They do give him a hit.
Yeah, that's not what you wanted. That would be lead off with a base hit, not to mention you have momentum coming with the good pitching on the previous inning, so the Cowboys have something going on here. Hanging in there. Opportunity to tie it up right here.
They give him a hit with no error, so that's going to end up being a triple. And so Roque at third, and that'll bring up Salazar, who's 0 for 1. He struck out his only time in. He'll bat here with a runner at third and nobody out. Now they're talking to the coach about something here. I don't know what they're talking about.
I'm not sure. I know they were taking off some hardware from them. I think an elbow protector or something like that, and I don't know if there was an issue with that.
I don't know. But Salazar stands in to face Lackey. Tying run at third with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1-0. Salazar, then Garcia, and Pacheco on in the hole. Salazar 0 for 1. Pitch on the way from Lackey. Swing and a miss and an inside fastball, 1-1.
Good pitch from Lackey. Threw a lot of pitches last inning, and it was a short half inning. We're up to bat, so he did not get a lot of rest.
Rating on the 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on that same fastball, and it's 1-2. I'd throw him that again.
Yeah.
Right up underneath the hands.
He hasn't been able to make contact yet on him. He struck out last time up to bat.
Ready for the 1-2. Lackey ready. Pitch on the way.
Ooh.
Upstairs, did he go? They don't ask for the appeal, and it's 2-2. That's not where Joyce wanted that pitch.
No.
Either. He wanted outside. Waiting on the 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss and an upstairs fastball, and there's one away. 5th strikeout of the game for Lackey. Big strikeout there, and that'll bring up Roland Garcia, who struck out his only time up. He's 0 for 1.
The last pitch had a lot of velocity on it. Could not catch up to it. Got the good strikeout, which is what they needed right here with the runner on third.
Garcia punched out his first time in. Pitch from Lackey. In the dirt. Gets away from Joyce, and that's going to get the run home. Goes as a pass ball, and it's tied at 2.
Yeah, that ball was just thrown in the dirt, and it like ricocheted off the shin guard of Joyce, and it took a hard left and went over to the corner here, and plenty of opportunity for the third base runner to score.
You think McCollum just won the World Series?
It's a big deal for him right now.
Yep.
Playing the #1 team in the district, and you just tied him up.
A lot of time left in this game, though. We're only in the 4th inning.
Right.
2-2 ball game. Nobody on now. 1 away. Game's tied at 2. Here's the pitch. Up high. 2-0. 60 pitches now in the ball game for Lackey. Here's the 2-0. That's through there for a strike. 2-1.
Good comeback pitch by Lackey.
2-1, that's hit in the air to left. Mangum moving over to his right, reaches up to make the catch, and there are 2 away. And then we'll turn it up to the top of the order. It'll be Ruben Pacheco. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game. 2 singles, and he scored a run. Pitch on the way. Curveball, called strike over the outside corner, 0-1.
Good pitch to lead off that curveball to get ahead in the count. This batter has been tough on Lackey so far. Be a big out right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Curveball in the dirt, 1-1. So a ball and a strike as Pacheco gets ready to dig back in. Nobody on with 2 out, but they've scratched across a run in the inning to tie it up at 2. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a line drive into center field, and that's down for a base hit. He's 3 for 3 in the ball game.
He's hit the ball well tonight. He squared them both, all 3 of those up, put them in a place that no one's at. He's having a good night.
It'll bring up Justin Gallegos. Gallegos is 1 for 1. He's had a single and a sacrifice. Won't be having a sacrifice in this at bat with 2 away and a runner at first. Left-hand batter digs in. swinging a high pop-up, foul territory. Marty waits on it, makes the catch. And the side's been retired.
We'll take it.
But they do get a run on 2 hits, and they leave 1 on base. And so we'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied at 2. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Sammy's Restaurant and Habe's Alsatian Bakery, 2 legendary landmarks in Castroville. From breakfast to delicious hometown lunch specials and more, Sammy's satisfies your taste buds with the unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Habe's Alsatian Bakery a must-to-visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Habe's Alsatian Bakery, online at habesbakery.com.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Tanner Habe, Jake Herb, and Britton Griggs due up here in the inning. 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup. All 3 of them reached base their last time up. Habe 1 for 1 with a single. And the pitch from Gallegos to start the innings in the dirt, 1-0.
Big at-bats here for the bottom of the order for the Panthers. Need to get some runners on, regain the lead.
Yeah, the Panthers had loaded the bases with nobody out in that second inning and got nothing out of it. And there's a pitch high, 2-0. Same thing that McCollum did in the top of the first, loaded the bases, nobody out, stranded them. Ready for the 2-0, it's on the way. Swing and a miss at a 2-0 fastball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Gallegos steps off. Gallegos long stare in now. He's ready. The 2-1 on the way. Curveball. I think that fooled everybody. And it's 3-1.
Got away from the catcher.
Well, that was a strike, and I think it literally fooled everybody.
It's a good pitch to lay off here. Have it head in the count. Don't need to be swinging a curveball. Now you're sitting at 3-1. Still waiting for a good pitch right down the middle.
3 balls and a strike here as Habe waits. And Gallegos steps off again. He wants the catcher to come out and talk to him. I don't know if they can't get together on their signs.
And I think that's what happened, Jared. I think they got crossed on their signs there, and the catcher was not expecting that breaking pitch. You don't catch that breaking ball, it's not going to look like a strike. Exactly. You're not going to get the call.
So Gallegos ready to go. Habe digs in. Ready for the 3-1. Here it comes. Down in the dirt, and he walked him. So a leadoff walk to Habe. That's the first walk issued by Gallegos in the ball game.
Good at bat by Habe. Now the Panthers have got the leadoff runner on first base. Herb coming to the plate.
Herb reached on an E6 his only time in.
Habe with speed at first base. A lot of opportunities when you have speed on first base.
Well, and he's the go-ahead run in a tie ball game here in the bottom of the 4th. Herb waiting. Pitch on the way. Takes low a ball, 1-0.
You had a 2-2 ball game. You got a runner on first, nobody out. I'd be looking for a bunt right here to get the runner in scoring position.
With your 8 hitter in the
absolutely
bat here, yeah. Ready for the 1-0. Here it comes. Swings and lines, one into left, a base hit.
Base hit will work too.
With the play in front of him, Habe will stop at second base. They'll be at first and second with nobody out. 6th hit of the ball game for the Panthers. It'll bring up Britton Griggs, who had a bunt single his last time up.
Good swing by Jake Herb. Just took that ball right over third base, went with a pitch, hit it right over third base. Easy base hit. Panthers runners at first and second. Griggs at the plate.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see him bunt here.
I was going to say, it's another good opportunity.
The third baseman's in the grass. He bunted for a hit his last time up. You got to lay a bunt down here. He's not even charging. He's behind the bag, and he squares the bunt and bunts it up the third base line, and it will go foul.
Just foul.
I just don't understand that, because if that's fair, the third baseman's behind the bag. Making your pitcher have to come make that play, and with the speed of Griggs, they'll never get him. It's 0-1. And we'll see if that changes, and it's not going to. The third baseman still playing his normal position behind the bag.
Well, and I think they got the pitcher covering that side of the mound. Whenever there's runners on first and second,
that might be, but the shortstop should be coming over on a wheel play, because he's never going to make that play. That's high a ball. Never squared the bunt that time.
No.
It's 1-1.
And if you do get the bunt opportunity, you need to bunt it to the right side.
And he bunts it in front of the plate. Catcher grabs, throws, not in time.
Oh, they got
him. They said he's out at first. A bang play, so the sacrifice is good. It goes 2-3 for the putout. Bang play, but they get the runners over to second and third with one out.
Griggs gets the job done with the sacrifice bunt and almost got himself another base hit, just by half a step,
if
apparently.
If that bunts anywhere up the third base line,
or the first base line, he's safe, yeah. Now 2 runners in scoring position, second and third, and 1 out. Good opportunity for the Panthers to break it open here.
When Pardo will step in, he's 0 for 2. He struck out and lined out to second. Umpire wants to dust off home plate here. And Pardo will dig in. Right-hand batter 0 for 2, looking to get the Panthers back ahead in this ball game. Second and third, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Curveball, called strike, 0-1. An opening pitch by Gallegos to get ahead.
Yeah, and that's the same thing he did the last 2 at-bats of Pardo. Let him off with a bunch of curveballs.
He comes set. Here's the pitch. Curveball hit in the air to left.
Trouble.
Left fielder coming in, under it, makes the catch. Runner will not go, and that was the right move. Now he gets away, and he's going to come home anyway. Throw to the plate, not in time. He's safe. The runners move up. That's going to go as an error on the throw home in E7, and the Panthers lead it 3-2.
I don't know if I'd give that error to the left fielder, Jared, because it was in line. The catcher missed it, then the pitcher missed it, backing up him, and the first baseman missed it, was by him.
Yeah.
Went by all 3 of them.
Went by all 3 of them. So
wow.
It flies out.
We'll take it.
Flies out to left. It's not a sacrifice because of the error. But the Panthers get a 3-2 lead, and there's a runner at third.
Yeah, the runner was not going.
Yeah, no.
The reason he went, it got by all 3 backup runners.
It got to the backstop.
Yeah.
It's like a pass ball. Pitch on the way to Mangum is a strike called on the outside corner. Mangum is 0 for 2. He's popped out to first and struck out. He swings and pops one up foul, back out of play, and he's in a hole 0-2.
Big at bat for Mangum. Mangum with the runner on third base.
2 outs, and you've got Lackey at the plate.
The opportunity to get a crooked number up this inning, regain the lead, give yourself an insurance run.
Pitch on the way. Started after it, laid off. They want to ask for the appeal. They say no, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
McCollum wanting that call, but he did not go around with that.
Yeah.
And I can see how you would want that if you're the other team, but he did not go around.
Waiting on the 1-2. Here it comes. Curveball, swing and a miss. He got him anyway. Fifth strikeout of the game for Gallegos, and that will retire the side. The Panthers do get one run on one hit, a walk, and they leave one on base. And so we'll go to the fifth inning. Medina Valley leading 3-2. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Bolt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to Gerald Kemp Field. We are going to the top of the fifth inning. McCollum's going to bring up to bat the third, fourth, and fifth batter. They will lead off with the left fielder Ryan Ramirez, followed by the first baseman Michael Torres Idrago, and then the center fielder Rico Salazar. Jared Lackey still on the mound. He's had some good quality innings so far for the for the Panthers. Still continue to throw the ball, a lot of velocity. His curveball still working. Cowboys are up to bat with still a little bit of momentum, getting the Panthers leaving runners on base. So Ryan Ramirez, left fielder, will stand up to the plate. He is a left-hander. He was hit by a pitch the first time up the bat and struck out the second time up the bat. He steps in. Lackey with the pitch. And it's going to be a little foul ball that goes behind the catcher. Lackey will go up with him quickly, 0-1. Update from the softball field. I believe it's a final score. Medina Valley 8, Southside 0. So the girls with another district win. Lackey from the windup. The next pitch is going to be high for ball one. That'll score things up at 1-1. Lackey with the pitch. And it's a ground ball that's foul to the first base side, and count will go to 1-2 strikes. So Lackey up and ahead in the count right now. Good opportunity to throw something off the plate or off speed. Lackey from the wind-up pitch. Curveball into the dirt. The count will go to 2-2. Ramirez with a good job laying off that pitch. A good-looking curveball that broke straight down. Lackey with the pitch. Another foul ball goes to the backstop. They'll do it all over again. Still at 2-2 the count. Ramirez, left-handed batter. Lackey with the pitch. Fastball just missed up high. Good-looking pitch. Had a lot of movement to it. It stayed up. That'll bring the count to full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out. And the payoff pitch. Ground ball to second base. Chanji fields it. 1 step over to first base and gets the easy out. So ground out to the second baseman. And that'll bring to the plate number 23, the first baseman, Michael Torres Idrago. Idrago flied out the third base and got on base on an error at the second baseman the last time up to bat. Another lefty steps in. Lackey pitching from the windup again. His first pitch is on the way, and it's going to be outside for ball 1. Count will go to 1-0. Panthers shade him over to the right side. Lackey with the wind-up pitch. And that's a hard shot to right field. That ball is going to get past the right fielder. He's going to round first base, going to head to second for a stand-up double. So with one out, the Cowboys have a runner on second base, and that'll bring to the plate the center fielder, Rico Salazar. Salazar so far has struck out and walked.
So Salazar stands in 0 for 1. He struck out and walked. Takes a strike over the outside corner. There's a runner at second with one away, and the McCollum crowd getting on the umpire. I think they feel that Lackey's getting some calls that Gallegos
He's been pretty good behind the plate, actually.
Yeah,
he's been fairly consistent.
He's been pretty consistent. A lot better than the one we had on Friday
Absolutely.
night in Southwest.
Wow.
0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him, and it's 0-2. Waiting on the 0-2. Lackey comes set. Kicks and brings it. Up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good throwaway pitch by
Lackey, trying to make him chase one up and out of the
Yeah,
zone.
exactly. That's what I wanted to say.
Checks that runner at second. Kicks and brings it. Swings and pops it foul. Back out of play over here to the right side. And again, we'll do it at 1-2. Lackey getting up close to 80 pitches now in the ball game, where he's got 1 out here in the 5th. Pitch on the way, in the dirt, good stop by Joyce, and he's going to throw behind the runner, and he throws it into center field. Luckily, Griggs was right there to back him up. And it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That ball got away from Joyce. He threw in the dirt, and it kind of kicked out to his right a little bit and caught the runner about a halfway. Came up, thrown to second base.
That was rare, inaccurate throw by Joyce.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's on the money.
And kicked out to center field. But it looks like on the attempt on the tag, Pardo may have gotten hurt.
Well, see, because the runner slid back into second base with Pardo there, and he might have got him with a cleat or
He
something.
may have. I missed that with all the people in the way.
Yeah.
He looks like in the walking out. Coach Herb is out there talking to him. I'm going to give him an opportunity to walk it off. He's actually limping.
Yeah, a little bit.
Looks like he'll stay in the game. He's going to try to walk it off. Pardo very tough out there in shortstop.
It's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Salazar when he digs back in. As we're ready to go here, Coach Herb's gone back to the dugout. Tying run at second with 1 away here in the 5th inning.
McCollum playing very tough so far tonight, Jared.
Salazar waits. Right-hand batter on the 2-2. Lackey kicks and brings it. Swings and fouls it back to the screen, and we'll do it again at 2-2. The 2-2 on the way from Lackey. Swings and fouls it back again to the screen. Pitch on the outside corner, got a piece, 2-2.
Salazar hanging in there, getting a piece on the last few pitches to foul him off to stay in the game.
Lackey ready again. Pitch on the way, swings and foul, tips it in the catcher's mitt, and he struck him out.
Good job by Joyce to hold on to that foul tip.
Yep.
To get the out. Huge out for the Panthers.
6 strikeout of the ball game for Lackey, and there's 2 away. It'll bring up Diego Torres. Torres has flown out to center and to left. He's hit the ball decent both times up, but nothing to show. He's got a good runner at second with 2 away. Right-hand batter digs in. Lackey comes set. Kicks and brings it. Outside a ball, 1-0. Lackey could be in his last inning of work here.
He's throwing a lot of pitches.
He's up to about 82, 83 pitches in the ball game. Could be his last. You might see him run back out for one more depending on how this at bat goes, as that's high, 2-0.
Panthers still have Javi Gonzalez and Jared Marty waiting in the wing if they need to.
Waiting on the 2-0. Kicks and delivers. Strike called right through there on a two-seamer, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he needed that pitch.
Lackey stares in, he's ready. Comes set, and he checks that runner at second. 2-1 on the way. Down and out, 3 balls and a strike. This could be his last batter, too. Ready for the 3-1. Lackey ready. 3-1 on the way. Called strike.
Good
right
pitch.
through there.
Right
Nice
at the
pitch
knees.
by Lackey, and a payoff pitch upcoming to Torres. 3-2 to Torres with a runner at second, 2 down. They trail 3-2 here in the 5th.
Big pitch right here.
Lackey set. The 3-2 on the way. Swings and pops it up foul back behind the screen, and we'll do it again at 3-2.
Both Lackey and the batter really battling right here.
Yes.
Lackey throwing a lot of strikes. Batter really getting selective at his swings here.
Waiting on the 3-2. Here it comes. Down and out, and he walked him. Second walk of the game issued by Lackey. And it'll bring up Julian Roque. Roque's 1 for 2. He's popped out and tripled.
Encima courtesy running for the catcher. He'll be at first base.
Roque will step in, a left-hand batter. He scored their second run. Lackey going to stay in here to try to finish off this inning and get Medina Valley to the bottom half of the inning with a lead.
Yeah, you're looking at the bottom of the order coming up right here, so I think they're going to leave him in for a couple more batters.
Bottom of the order is 1 for 6 combined. There's a pitch inside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Pitch from Lackey. Started after it, laid off a called strike.
Good pitch on the inside corner.
Runners take their leads from first and second. 2 away. Lackey set. Kicks and brings it high and outside, 2-1. Up over 90 pitches now in the ball game.
Yeah, and he's spraying around just a little bit more than he was earlier. Not quite hitting his spots.
Well,
all the misses.
He's starting to get tired out there. 2-1 on the way. In there for a strike time. Did
It hit him.
It hit him?
He must have caught his shirt or something, Jared.
Caught his shirt or right on that lead, hip or something right there. And Coach Herb's coming out to talk to him, trying to say, he didn't make any attempt.
He didn't make any attempt to get out of the way.
He just kind of stepped into is what he's trying to say here. As it stands now, the bases are loaded with 2 away. And it's going to bring up Gabriel Salazar. Salazar, and here comes Coach Garza. Salazar's 0 for 2. He struck out twice. And he's going to come talk to Lackey here, try to settle him down a little bit. The bases are loaded with 2 away.
Yeah, we just needed to get an out here. Ground ball anywhere would get you out of the inning.
And Salazar has struck out twice, all 3 times on fastballs up under his hands. He hasn't been able to catch up to that yet tonight. And if you're Lackey, you got to remember that. Make him prove he can hit that pitch.
You know, as a batter, you want to be selective here. Lackey hasn't really hit his spots here as of late.
Yeah.
Be selective at the plate.
So Salazar will step in here 0 for 2. Bases loaded, 2 away. Medina Valley leading 3-2. We're in the top of the 5th. Lackey trying to get through 5. Lackey stares in and he is ready. He'll work from the stretch here with the bases loaded. Kicks and delivers. Low a ball, 1-0. Didn't miss by much, but he missed nonetheless, and it's 1-0.
If you're Lackey, you got to challenge him here.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Called strike right through there, and it's 1-1.
That's what you got to do. You got to make a hitter out of him.
Well, and if you're Salazar, that's a pitch that's got to be hit. Yep. That was right down the middle. You might not see a better pitch in this at bat. Waiting on the 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, a little breaking ball in the inside corner, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch.
Now if you're Lackey, you got to come with that fastball up under his hands. Got to climb the ladder with him here, make him prove he can hit that pitch. Ready for the 1-2 with the bases loaded. Lackey's set, kicks and delivers. Called strike 3 over the outside corner. He rung him up.
Huge strikeout.
That's the hat trick for Salazar, and Lackey leaves the bases loaded and keeps that 3-2 lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th. They get no runs on 1 hit, a walk, a hit batsman, and they leave them loaded. And so we will go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-2 Medina Valley. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Volt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 3-2 lead for Medina Valley. It'll be Jared Lackey, J.J. Marty, Whit Joyce coming up here. Middle of the order, and Lackey is 1 for 2. He's doubled and reached on an error. Salazar stays in there to pitch, and Lackey takes a big rip but comes up empty, and it's 0-1.
Panthers need a big inning here. Need to get an insurance run.
Into the windup, here's the 0-1. Outside corner, called strike with a curveball. 0-2. Nice backdoor breaking ball by Salazar.
It sure was.
Here's the 0-2. Started after it, laid off a high fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, good job by Lackey, lay off that high fastball. That's where the catcher wanted. He was up on his haunches, asking for a high fastball, put it right in his glove, but Lackey didn't bite.
1-2. Swings and bounces one up the first base line, and that is going to be foul.
Just foul.
We'll do it again at 1-2. You know, Salazar's pitched a pretty good game also.
He has
for McCollum.
pitched a pretty good game, and he still looks good.
Well, the funny thing is, early in this ball game, he'd thrown a lot of pitches. Well, now he's only at 76. He's actually below where Lackey ended up in this game.
Wow.
And he struck out 5. Ready for the 1-2. It's on the way. Up and out of there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Lackey. Lackey asks for time. The home plate umpire grants it.
Hey, best pitch right here, now 4.
Get him, Justin. Let's go, baby.
Go to work, Papa. Let's go.
Waiting on the 2-2. Salazar brings it. Called strike 3 over the outside corner. There was that backdoor breaking ball. 6 strikeout for Salazar. That's the 3rd one he's gotten looking. And there's 1 away from Marty.
That curveball stayed outside and must have just caught the outside corner as it broke in.
Marty is 1 for 2. He had an RBI double and he struck out. Nobody on, 1 out. Panthers put up 2 runs in the first, 1 in the 4th, and he swings and fouls one straight back, and it's 0-1.
You know, Panthers had a good first inning, and they've struggled to put runs on the board since then.
Yep. That run in the 4th came on an error. That was an unearned run that Salazar gave up. Here comes the 0-1 to Marty. Curveball hit on the ground to 3rd. Third baseman up with it. Long throw across to first in time for the out, and there's 2 away. 5-3 for the put out.
Good play.
Third ground ball out by Salazar in the ball game, and it'll bring up Whit Joyce.
It's a good play by Salazar. That was a long throw. Caught it right at the base. Had to throw all the way across the diamond. Just threw it. Got it there just in time.
Joyce stands in 1 for 2. He had an RBI triple, and he's popped out to the second baseman. Nobody on with 2 away. Coach Herb wants to talk to Joyce about something here. Don't really know what kind of strategy you're going to talk about here when it's 2 outs and nobody on.
Yeah, I think one of the things you may want to talk to him about is.
Well, he's throwing his curveball a little more, and he's got it
That's
working.
right. That's right. You need to jump on the first strike right away that you see. That way you don't have the opportunity to see that curveball as much. Don't let good pitches go by. You need to jump on the first thing you see you like.
First pitch from Salazar. And Joyce swings and lines one into left center field on the first pitch, and that's down for a base hit. Center fielder will play it back in, and a 2-out single for Joyce.
Yeah, good job by Joyce. Swinging the first thing he liked was a fastball right down the middle. Got a base hit out of it.
It's their 7th hit of the ball game, and that'll bring up Aaron Tondry, and here comes Joaquim Aguayas to run for Whit Joyce.
Aguayas with good speed. Like to see him try to attempt to get to second base. That way we'll have a runner in scoring position.
And so Tondry steps in 0 for 2. He's grounded out and struck out looking. Runner at first with 2 away. He swings and pops it up. The catcher's not going to get there, though. He turned the wrong way.
That was very fortunate for the Panthers. The catcher never saw that because it was a very catchable foul ball. Never saw it.
So Tondry will get another swing here. 0-1. Waiting on the 0-1. Here it comes in the dirt. Good stop by their catcher there to keep that ball in front of him, and it's 1-1. Ball and a strike to Tondry. Arguelles leads away from first. Curveball swung on, popped up foul, and that's going to get to the dugout, and it's 1-2.
Tondry down the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good opportunity for him to help out the team here, get a base hit.
So Tondre will stare out at Salazar. Ready for the 1-2. Here it comes. Runner goes. Pitch was outside. Throw down to second. Kind of an awkward slide as that ball goes into center field, but he's safe nonetheless. So a stolen base for Arguelles.
Arguelles got a good jump on that. Didn't have much of a slide. I don't know what he was thinking, but he should have been sliding there.
Well, no, he kind of went in head first, did a little bear crawl to second base.
Like you say, nevertheless, he got there. We got a runner in scoring position. Tondre can get a base hit. We can get a run across.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs, and a runner at second. Tondre waits on the 2-2. Salazar steps off, looks Arguelles back. Wanting a different sign from his catcher here. Gallegos set. 2-2 on the way. Curveball hit high in the air to left field. That's in fair territory. Left fielder waiting under it. Reaches up to make the catch. And the side has been retired. So the Panthers get no runs on a hit. And they leave 1 on base. And so we will go to the 6th inning. 3-2 Medina Valley leading. You're listening to Panther Baseball. And we will continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Javi Gonzalez has come in to pitch, and Jared Lackey will stay in as the DH for him. It'll be Roland Garcia, and then up top with Ruben Pacheco and Justin Gallegos. First pitch on the way is swung on in line to one hopper to Pardo, grabs it, throws to first for the out, and 1 pitch, 1 out for Gonzalez here in the top of the 6th.
Good play by Pardo. Hard hit ball to his left, fielded it with 1 hop. Good hard throw to first base, right to him. Easy out.
This will bring up Pacheco, who's 3 for 3. He's had 3 singles in the ball game.
This is one you need to worry about.
Runner, nobody on, 1 away. First pitch from Gonzalez. That's chopped high over the head of Marty. High bouncer. Marty not able to get up there to it to climb the ladder.
Good game for Pacheco.
Yeah, 4 for 4, 4 singles. I mean, that's what a leadoff batter's supposed to do.
That'll 4 for 4 9 will do wonders for your batting average.
He's got 4 of their 7 hits. And that'll bring up Gallegos, who is 1 for 2 in the ball game. He singled, had a sacrifice, and popped out the 3rd. Tying run at first with 1 away here in the 6th. Gonzalez from the stretch. Kicks in, delivers, runner goes. Throw down by Joyce, a 1 hopper into center field. But a good backup by Griggs and a stolen base for Pacheco. That's 2 stolen bases for him in the ball game, and it's 1 ball, no strikes on Gallegos, and they have the tying run at second now with 1 away.
And Gonzalez has been a decent pitcher coming in for relief for the Panthers. He does a really good job when he hits his spots. He's got a good curveball. However, when he puts one down the middle, he's very hittable.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of movement on that fastball. It's just a straight pitch.
Yeah.
So if you can time him, you can hit him.
He's not overpowering.
Pitch on the way, and there's a high bouncer. Pardo plays it off his glove, and that's going to go into left field for an E6, and that'll let the runner go to third base. Runners on the corners, one out after the error. Another big error for the Panthers that time.
That should have been an easy play for Pardo. He threw the ball before he caught it. He took his eye off of it, went off his glove.
Second error of the ball game for Medina Valley.
Hopefully that may be crucial.
Yeah, it may be, and now you've got the tying run at third with one away. You know, it worse there. You eat that ball and there's no play at first base and the runner's still at second base, but instead trying to be quick and make a play. It goes off the top of his glove into left field. Now they're on the corners with one out. This is Ramirez. Been hit by a pitch, struck out, and grounded out to second. He's 0 for 2. Left-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher. Pitch on the way, and that misses high, 1-0.
They get the double steal attempt, Jared. Runner goes to, on the delayed steal, goes to second base.
And now they have the go-ahead run at second. Tying run at third with one away.
Took away the double play also.
And Ramirez waiting. Infield not up all the way. The corners are in. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, when Gonzalez hits his spots, he's hard to hit.
Ball and a strike here to Ramirez. Gonzalez from the windup. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss at a fastball on the outside edge, and it's 1-2. Waiting on the 1-2, Ramirez waits. Gonzalez from the windup, into it, kicks and brings it. Called strike 3 over the outside corner. He rung him up.
Good pitch right on the outside corner.
And the McCollum crowd is all over.
They are not liking that.
And there's 2 down now with runners at second and third. That'll bring up Michael Torres Hidrogo. He is 1 for 3, and he takes a big rip. It comes up empty on a breaking ball that was left up, and it's 0-1. He's popped out, reached on an error, and doubled.
Gonzalez up in the count now. An opportunity to try to throw something off the plate.
Waiting on the 0-2. Gonzalez from the windup. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-1. Gonzalez trying to work around an error here and get his team to the bottom of the 6th with a 3-2 lead. Needing 4 outs yet in the ball game. Here's the 1-1. He fouls it out of play over to the left side, and it's 1-2 now on Torres.
Another curveball by Gonzalez. Nice curveball. Had a lot of a downward break to it. All he could do was foul it off.
Waiting on the 1-2. Left-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher. Left-hander holds that bat high, and he's ready. Gonzalez has his sign. Into the 1-2, here it comes. Swings and bounces, one on the ground, left side. And they're going to get through Pardo. They're going to wave the trailer. Here comes the throw to the plate, and he's going to retreat back to third. And RBI, well, that would have been an infield hit nonetheless. You can't give him an error. We'll see what they do with it.
It should be a base hit.
Yeah, it should be.
Would have been a tough play, but
I think if he fields that, yeah, they give him a hit, and they should, because if he fields that, there's no play left. The run scores to make it 3-3. And they're on the corners with 2 away still. And that'll bring up Rico Salazar, who's runner goes down to second. They throw behind the runner, and they got him at third base.
Nice play.
Picked him off at third. What a play by Whit Joyce to pick the runner off third base.
He had one place to put that ball. Yeah. He put it right there and got it, the glove right on top of his back.
What a throw by Whit Joyce, and Medina Valley gets out of that, but they do give up the run to tie it.
He fakes a throw to second, throws at third, gets him on the back.
And so we will go to the bottom of the 6th inning, a 3-3 ball game. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in a moment.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Bolt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at NP.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the 6th, tied at 3. Tanner Habe, Jake Herb, Britton Griggs due up. Habe is 1 for 1. He singled and walked, and he swings and pops the first pitch up, foul out of play. 0-1. Gallego stays in there to pitch. Now at about 86 pitches for McCollum.
Yeah,
he's gotten stronger.
He has. Panthers need to take advantage of him. They've seen him a couple times in the lineup. They know what he throws. They know how he throws. Good opportunity for them to score up the ball here.
There's the 0-1. Curveball and a check swing over the mound. Shortstop charges, grabs, throws, and it pulls him off the bag, and it gets away from him. And Habe's going to head down to second. He'll be standing there after the error, so it's going to be a single and an error to get Habe. Well, we'll see if they give him the hit. They do give him an error.
Yeah.
Well, I think that should be a hit and an error. They're giving him just an error. 4 errors on McCollum in the ball game, but nonetheless, he's at second base with nobody out. And now you got Herb up here. I'm sorry if you're Medina Valley. He's got a bunt. He's got to lay down a bunt here. Get him to third with 1 out. Give yourself a chance to get the run home, and he swings away and fouls it up to the third base dugout.
He's been up to bat 3 times with bunting situations. Has yet to score around.
Nope.
He did get a base hit last time.
1 for 2. He reached on an error and singled his last time up.
Somehow we got to get the runner over to third base.
Okay. First baseman up in the grass. Third baseman even with the bag, and that pitch is in the dirt with a breaking ball, 1-1. Good stop by the catcher to keep that in front of him.
They can make Gallegos labor here. We can score some runs.
Runner at second base with nobody out. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike through there, 1-2. And I think Griggs is not going to bat. They're going to get a pinch hitter. There's a swing and a little shot into center. That's going to get down for a single. They're going to wave the runner. Now stop sign late.
Up.
Long, and that's the right call with nobody out. That is absolutely the right call because that throw was cut off and he'd have been dead nailed to rights at the plate.
Herb comes through again with another base hit.
So Herb singles.
They're going to
get Joaquin Arguelles bat.
Arguelles is going to come in and bat for Britton Griggs.
Griggs was 1 for 1. He had an infield bunt single and a sacrifice. He bunted both times at the plate. Arguelles will bat here with a chance to give his team the lead. He's got runners on the corners with nobody out. They'll play for the double play in the middle infield. The third baseman's playing on the edge of the grass.
I see another bunting opportunity.
I do too.
Maybe that's why they put Arguelles in.
Yeah, but Griggs is a good bunter.
Yes,
We've seen that. Strike called outside corner on the fastball, and it's 0-1. Pardo waiting on deck for the Panthers. got to get this run across.
The Arguelles need to pull the trigger on that fastball down the middle.
2 on, nobody out. Kicks and brings it. Curveball hit on the ground. Through the left side and a base hit. A pinch hit RBI single for Joaquin Arguelles, and the Panthers lead it 4-3.
Good at bat by Arguelles. Helps himself out with a base hit RBI. That ball scooted right between third base and the shortstop. Gets out to left field. The runner from third scores. Panthers have runners at first and second with Thomas Pardo at the plate.
And still nobody out.
Yep, Coach Herb giving a bunch of signals. May be another bunt opportunity here. We got all kinds of opportunities with nobody out and runners on base.
Well, Pardo's 0 for 3 in the ball game. Squares to bunt and bunts it. Back toward the mound. Grabs, throws to third, and it's off his glove and gets into left field. That's going to get another run home. It'll move the runners to second and third. It's 5-3. It'll go as that's got to go as an E5. He had it in his glove and it popped out on the error. That's 5 errors for them in the ball game and 2 in this inning.
They had to play at third. He bunted it right to the pitcher. The pitcher stepped and threw over to third, and it went off his glove.
Yeah, I mean, it was in the webbing and popped out.
It looks like Ethan Garza is going to come in and bat now. He's going to take the batting place of Tyler Mangum.
Ethan Garza is going to be the batter.
Check that. I have a pinch hitter, number 15, Ethan Garza.
Let's see if the pitch hitters continue to come off the bench and provide for the Panthers.
What a huge hit for Arguelles. RBI single through the left side of the drawn-in infield.
Yeah. Now he's standing at third base.
Second and third, nobody out. 2 errors in the inning. He has the one of 2 hits in the inning. Herb and Arguelles go back-to-back with the singles.
Bottom of the order coming through.
And Garza digs in here. They leave Gallegos in to pitch. And he misses outside 1-0.
Yeah, he's starting to labor now, and he's lost some velocity.
He's up close to 100 pitches now.
When the ball in the order is teeing off on you, you know you lost some velocity.
There's a curveball, gets away from the catcher. Arguelles is coming home, throw to the plate, not in time. He scores, it's 6-3. And the runner moves to third. Pardo.
Good hitting and good running by Arguelles. RBI, and he scores a run.
When that ball was spiked off the plate, it bounced off the catcher's mask into the backstop. Had a play at the plate. You know, if he puts that throw on the money, he's got a shot at him, but it was not close, and you know, he had a long way to go for the tag, and Arguelles able to slide in underneath him easily.
Panthers up 6-3. If you're McCollum, you're second guessing not pulling your pitcher out earlier.
Well, yeah, you had a 3-3 ball game going to this inning, and you left him in here with 85 pitches. Well, now he's up to 97. And there's still nobody out. And Garza with a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Swings and lines, one into right field for a base hit.
Extra base hit.
And that's going to go to close to the wall. Right fielder up with it. Garza's going to get thrown out at second base. An RBI single, and he's thrown out at second. There's one away, but the Panthers lead it 7-3.
Garza smoked that ball to right field, almost hit it too hard. Right field able to come up with it, make a good throw to second base. He had a strong arm, threw him out at second base, but he got the base hit, got the run across. Panthers goes up 7-3.
And that'll bring up Jared Lackey. Lackey's 1 for 3 in the ball game. He's doubled, reached on an error, and struck out. And he takes a strike over the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Next pitch will be number 100 of the ball game for Gallegos. And Lackey asks for time, and he steps out. Panthers have put up a 4 spot here in the bottom of the inning. And Lackey fouls one back to the screen, and it's 0-2. Marty waiting on deck. One out here.
McCollum continues to leave Gallegos out there.
Yep. Even their crowd's calling for it. There's a swing and a high pop-up. That's going to stay in play. Left fielder underneath, overran it. It's going to drop. and it's going to go past him, and Lackey's going to go to second base. There was one of those pop-ups that the wind did it.
Absolutely, he overran it. The wind pushed it back into play.
See what they give him there. That's a hit. It's got to be a hit.
Yeah, it's got to be
the
a
rule.
Hit.
Double for Lackey. It'll bring up Marty. Medina
now
Valley.
McCollum pitchers.
Yep, now they're going to go to change pitchers, and with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break.
I don't know if they are.
No, I don't know if they're going to take. No, what he was doing was pushing the third baseman back to the bag, saying, no, we're not going to. No, they are going to pull it. Gallegos will come out, and we're going to take a break for the pitching change. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field. New pitcher is Severon Sema. He comes straight off the bench, so it's a straight switch. No defensive changes to tell you about other than the pitching change. He'll inherit a runner at second base with one out. He'll face J.J. Marty, who's 1 for 3 in the ball game. The one was an RBI double, and he takes the first pitch high, a ball 1-0. Sema, a right-handed pitcher, comes in.
Yeah, it looks like they rode Gallegos just a little bit too long, Jared.
Yep, probably left him in 1 inning too long. And there's a line drive out in the left center, and that is going to get down, and it's going to hop up against the wall. Lackey will score easily. Marty will cruise into second with an RBI double, and it's 8-3 Medina Valley.
Well, that could be why they left him in a little too long. They may not have much to replace him with.
So 8-3 now, Medina Valley.
Marty really squared up that ball, put it in the gap, left center, easily gets in the second base and scores a run.
And here's Whit Joyce, who's 1 for 3. Had an RBI triple, popped out to second and singled. Takes up and in, wall 1. Runner at second, 1 down here. It was 3-3 coming into this inning. The Panthers have put up a 5. Here comes the 1-0. That's high, 2-0. Give McCollum credit. They played.
Absolutely.
They were down 2-0. They were down 3-2. They've clawed their way back every time, but now Medina Valley's just dealt the blow. There's a line drive to right. Joyce, and that's over the head of the right fielder and one hopping the wall. Marty's going to score easily, and Joyce is going to head for third again. Here comes the throw. It's in time, but off the base, and RBI triple for Whit Joyce, his second triple of the ball game, and it's 9-3 Medina Valley.
Big shot to right field going opposite field with Joyce. 2 hops off the wall. Good hard throw to third base. It just off the mark allowed Whit Joyce a head slide into third base for a triple.
Still 1 out. 4 more runs. It's a 10-run rule, and the ball game's over.
Wow, what a change.
And here is Aaron Tondry, who pops it up
Skied that ball
high in the air, left side. Third baseman waiting under it, and it's going to just make the catch. Oh, my goodness, and Joyce stays at first base, but he almost did not catch that.
Well, and he had to catch it in the palm of his glove, too. That wind really played havoc there.
Now there's 2 away.
I know it's windy on the field, but you get 100 feet up in the air, and it's a whole lot windier. Wow.
2 down. And that will bring up Tanner Habe. Habe started this inning, so the Panthers have batted around. There's a ball inside. Habe has singled, walked, and reached on an E4. That E4 started this inning. Pitch on the way, and there's a swing and a high pop up into left center. Center fielder moving to his right, settles under it, reaches up to make the catch. And the side's been retired, but the Panthers put up a 6 spot.
Damage is done.
On 6 hits, 2 errors, and they leave 1 on base. And we will go to the 7th inning. 9-3 Medina Valley. 3 more outs for the Panthers to stay undefeated in district. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Bolt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the 7th inning. Panthers need 3 outs to win it. They lead 9-3. J.J. Marty has come in to pitch for Medina Valley. Try to slam the door shut. It'll be Rico Salazar, Diego Torres, and Julian Roque due up here in the top of the 7th.
What's nice about closing with J.J. Marty is he's got a lot of velocity, something they haven't seen throughout the game, so I expect them to be well behind the ball if Marty can throw strikes.
Salazar is 0 for 2. He struck out twice and walked. He'll bat with nobody on, leading off here in the 7th inning, and that first pitch comes inside for a ball, 1-0. Marty backs him off the plate that time. (1-0), down and out, 2-0. You got a 9-3 lead here. You just need to throw some strikes. Let your defense make some plays here. 2-0, down low, 3-0.
Yeah, Marty just needs to settle down and throw strikes, just like you said, Jared. With his velocity, they're going to have a tough time hitting his meat pitches right down the middle.
Here comes a 3-0. That's low, and he walked him on 4 pitches. So he puts the leadoff man aboard as Marty comes in, throws 4 straight balls.
That's something he's done before, walk the leadoff runner. leadoff batter and then come back and strike out the side.
So that'll bring up Diego Torres, who's 0 for 2. He's flown out twice and walked. Marty from the stretch. Checks that runner at first. Up and out of there, 1-0. You know, and there's, you know, the thing is, there's no, to me, you hold the runner on at first, but there's no need to really worry about him because if he goes, he goes. I mean,
that run's not going to hurt you.
Nope. There's a strike from Marty. Outside corner, 1-1. There you go. Let's just dial it in here. Ready for the 1-1. It's on the way. Down low, good pick by Joyce, and it's 2-1. Down and out, 3 balls and a strike. He's thrown 8 pitches, only one's been a strike.
Yeah, he struggled to throw strikes here.
One on the way. That's just missing. And back-to-back walks issued by Marty to start the inning. That'll bring up Julian Roque. And Roque takes a strike. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's popped out, tripled, and been hit by a pitch. Roque waits, left-hand batter, pitch from Marty. Down and in, 1-1.
Yeah, he's leaving a lot of his pitches down.
I don't understand why we're holding the runner on over at first base. With a runner at second. There's a little flare out towards second. Pardo will play it, flip to second for 1 for the out. Fielder's choice goes 6-4. There's 1 down, runners on the corners.
6-3 on the put out. 6-4 on the put out at second base.
That'll bring up Gabriel Salazar. Nope, they're going to have a pinch hitter here. Salazar had the hat trick. He'd struck out 3 times. Ibarra will be the pinch hitter. Ibarra will step in, a left-hand batter against Marty. 1 out, runners on the corners.
Yeah, the runner at third you need not worry about. You can try to get a double play here with the runner at first and get out of the game.
Pitch on the way. Strike called outside corner, 0-1.
Once JJ finds his groove, I don't think they can hit him. If he keeps throwing like he did on the last pitch, that was a pretty strike right down the middle, a lot of velocity.
Ready for the 0-1. Kicks and brings it. Outside, 1-1.
Outside.
Ball and a strike with 1 away. Ibarra waits, left-hand batter. Here's the pitch. Swings and fouls 1 to the screen. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 here is Marty trying to slam the door shut here. 1 away in the top of the 7th inning. His team leading 9-3. They have runners on the corners. And that pitch misses low with a breaking ball. 2-2.
His first curveball so far this inning.
Yeah, and you know, we saw him pitch against Southwest 2 innings. He threw I think 1 or 2 breaking balls in both innings. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down and in, 3-2. Missed low with that breaking ball again. Now a payoff pitch upcoming. So he's in jeopardy of walking the bases loaded here with a 9-3 lead. 3-2 on the way. Called strike 3. Froze him with a fastball through there, and there's 2 down. It's 9 strikeouts of McCollum batters in the ball game. First for Marty.
There's 4 in that number 8 spot.
Yeah. And that will bring up Roland Garcia with 2 down. He's their last hope, and there's a swing and a high fly ball to left. Mangum under it, Mangum there, and that's the ball game. As Garcia flies out to left field to end it, and the Panthers win it 9-3 is your final. And the Panthers go to 9-0 in district play. McCollum falls to 6-3, still in second place, but other teams are going to be creeping up on them. Medina Valley does a good job of staying in first place in district, a game still ahead of Eagle Pass win. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back with the final totals. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Bolt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field. Medina Valley with a 9-3 victory over McCollum. They sweep them for the season series, 2-0 there. A 7-0 victory at McCollum, 9-3 here at Gerald Kemp Field. This was actually very close game for a long time.
Yeah, the scoreboard doesn't do justice for what game we saw here today. McCollum came in and they hung tight with the Panthers' one bad inning. Panthers broke it open there towards the end, and other than that, they would have been in trouble.
Yeah, it's 3-3 going to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Panthers put up a 6 spot. A couple of errors by McCollum in that inning, and the Panthers capitalized on those, hit the ball very well. They rode Gallegos very far. He threw over 100 pitches in this ball game. Probably left him in an inning too long.
Yeah, I think so too. McCollum it showed me they've got a decent ball squad there, and they probably deserved to be in that 3 spot. And if they would have turned it around tonight, they'd been vying maybe for a championship game for the district.
Well, yeah, if they would have won this game, they'd be 2 games behind Medina Valley and only a game behind Eagle Pass for that second place spot. But as it is now, they're going to fall to 3 games behind, and Eagle Pass is still a game behind Medina Valley, but the Panthers still have right now that tiebreaker, but they're going to have one more game against Eagle Pass down there on April 20th. Final totals tonight: McCollum 3 runs on 8 hits. They commit 5 errors in this ball game. They left 11 on base.
They did.
The loss goes to Gallegos. For Medina Valley, 9 runs on 13 hits. They commit 2 errors. They left 7 on base. The win goes to Javi Gonzalez. No save for Marty because he came in with a 6-run lead. But anyway, he did slam the door at the end of this game and got Medina Valley over the hump there in a 9-3 victory. But, give some credit. Their leadoff batter, Ruben Pacheco, had a 4-for-4
He had
night.
a great game.
He played very well. But for Medina Valley, look at Jared Marty. He had 2 2-run doubles in the ball game. Jared Lackey had a pair of doubles. Whit Joyce had 2 RBI triples in this ball game. That is big time from your 3, 4, 5 hitters right there, and that's what you need them to do.
Well, and the bottom of the order did really well too. They came through.
The bottom of the order in this game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were 5 for 10 with a walk and a sacrifice in this ball game. So, I mean, they're 500, batting 500, and you're 7, 8, 9 hitters.
That's how you win games.
No,
you win a lot of games if you can get your bottom of the order start getting hits.
Yep. And, Medina Valley had timely hits, a lot of 2-out runs scored in this ball game. So the Panthers end up with a 9-3 victory. Medina Valley will be playing their next game against Harlandale here at Gerald Kemp Field on Friday night. That's a 7 o'clock start. We'll be live here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network for that game. Panthers 10-run ruled them the last time they played them, but they ruled them in the full 7 innings.
Right. And they're followed up Tuesday away at Southside and next Friday at home against Southwest Legacy. So that's the rest of this week and next week.
And so a 9-3 victory. Here's your final score. I'd like to take this chance to thank all the sponsors for making it possible to bring you this game on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, because without them, these games would not be possible. 9-3 is your final score. The Panthers go to 9-0 in district play, 15-4 overall. For the Medina Valley Broadcast Network and Dwayne Garza, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next time when Panther baseball continues.